The Heisman Trophy, the highest honor in college football. Every year, the best player in the nation is awarded this prestigious trophy. But what happens to these Heisman winners after they leave college? Do they live up to the hype in the pros, or do they fade into irrelevance? So today, we're diving into what happened to the last 10 Heisman Trophy winners. Some turned into NFL superstars, where others fell short of expectations. So let's find out exactly where they are now. To start at number 10, in 2014, the Heisman Trophy award winner was Marcus Mariota. In this 2014 season, Marcus Mariota of Oregon won the Heisman Trophy with his dazzling dual-threat ability, as he led the Oregon Ducks to a national championship appearance while racking up 4,454 passing yards and 42 touchdowns. And this ultimately allowed Mariota to be drafted by the Tennessee Titans with the second overall pick in the 2015 NFL Draft. And while his NFL career hasn't reached the heights many expected, he's enjoyed success as a solid starter for the Titans and later served as a backup for the Las Vegas Raiders. Though he never became a long-term franchise quarterback, Mariota has managed to carve out a meaningful career, and his legacy as a Heisman winner is secure. And next up, the 2015 Heisman Trophy award winner is Derrick Henry. During this 2015 season, Derrick Henry was the freight train running back from Alabama, as he rushed for 2,219 yards and 28 touchdowns, putting on a power running clinic. And like the fellow Heisman Award winner, Derrick Henry was actually drafted by the Tennessee Titans in the second round of the 2016 NFL Draft. But unlike Mariota, he quickly became one of the NFL's most dominant running backs, breaking records and winning the 2020 NFL Offensive Player of the Year. And for his rare combination of size and speed, Henry continued to carry the Tennessee Titans offense year after year. And now he's currently revitalizing his career with the Baltimore Ravens, and he's on pace to be one of the NFL's all-time greats. And in 2016, Lamar Jackson became the youngest player to ever win the Heisman. And Lamar Jackson did this by putting up insane numbers for Louisville, with over 5,100 total yards and 51 touchdowns. And every single time Lamar stepped on the field, his performance was a highlight reel. Despite this, NFL scouts actually weren't that high on Jackson, and he'd only be selected 32nd overall in the first round of the 2018 NFL Draft by the Baltimore Ravens. And since then, he's quickly revolutionized the quarterback position, using his dynamic legs and arm to lead the Ravens to multiple playoff appearances. Lamar Jackson has now won 2 NFL MVPs in 2019 and 2023 and continues to be one of the most electrifying players in the league. The real question is, though, can he bring a Super Bowl to Baltimore, as he's certainly capable, but the clock is ticking. And the 2017 Heisman Trophy award winner was Baker Mayfield out of Oklahoma. And Baker quickly became the face of Oklahoma football after a historical season where he threw for 4,627 passing yards and 43 touchdowns. And his fiery personality and impressive stats made him a fan favorite. And all of this ultimately led to Baker Mayfield being drafted by the Cleveland Browns with the number 1 overall pick in the 2018 NFL Draft. And his career in Cleveland got off to a good start, as he had a promising rookie season. And he quickly became a polarizing figure with flashes of brilliance but also struggles with consistency. And following stints with the Panthers and Rams, Mayfield is now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he's continuing to try and rediscover the magic that earned him the Heisman, and the real question is, will he ever reach the level expected from a number 1 overall pick? And in 2018, Oklahoma got another Heisman Award winner when Kyler Murray won the award. He was an absolutely amazing dual-threat quarterback at Oklahoma, as he combined for over 4,300 passing yards and 1,000 rushing yards. And despite his size, he was nearly impossible to stop, and this allowed the Arizona Cardinals to select him first overall in the 2019 NFL Draft. And since entering the NFL, he's been known for his electrifying playmaking and arm strength, earning him 2 Pro Bowl selections. However, injuries have plagued his career, and the Cardinals have struggled with consistency since being under Kyler Murray, so will he ever be able to bring Arizona a Super Bowl? And in 2019, the Heisman Trophy award winner was Joe Burrow. In 2019, Joe Burrow rewrote the record books with an unforgettable season at LSU. He had jaw-dropping stats, throwing for over 5,671 passing yards and 60 touchdowns as he led LSU to a national championship. His performance in the season was nothing short of legendary, and this allowed Joe Burrow to be selected first overall in the 2020 NFL Draft by the Cincinnati Bengals. And his rookie season got off to a very promising start, but sadly would be cut short due to injury. Joe Burrow bounced back though, and in 2021 he actually led the Bengals to a Super Bowl appearance. And since then, he's earned an NFL MVP caliber reputation. And he's now one of the brightest young quarterbacks in the league, with a future as a perennial contender. And Burrow has quickly lived up to the Heisman hype in the NFL. And the 2020 Heisman Trophy award winner was Devonta Smith out of Alabama. During this 2020 season, when he won the Heisman, he made history as the first wide receiver in nearly 3 decades to win the award. And in his final season at Alabama, when he won the Heisman, this was nothing short of spectacular, as he had over 1,856 receiving yards and 23 touchdowns. And this led Devonta Smith to go on to be drafted 10th overall by the Philadelphia Eagles in the 2021 NFL Draft. And in his first 2 seasons, he's been a key weapon in Philly's high-powered offense, making the Pro Bowl and helping the Eagles reach the Super Bowl in 2023. And Smith has quickly proved that Heisman winners can thrive in the NFL, and he's just getting started. And the 2021 Heisman Trophy award winner was Bryce Young from Alabama. Young was an absolute wizard with the ball, putting up 4,322 passing yards and 47 total touchdowns in his final season with the Crimson Tide. And this allowed Bryce Young to be selected first overall by the Carolina Panthers in the 2023 NFL Draft. And so far, he's faced the challenges of being a rookie quarterback in the NFL, with flashes of brilliance mixed with growing pains. touchdowns. But this season, he's finally beginning to prevail, and his future is beginning to look bright in Carolina, but the question is, can Bryce Young live up to his Heisman potential and lead Carolina back to glory? I guess only time will tell. And the 2022 Heisman Trophy award winner was Caleb Williams at a USC. Caleb Williams quickly dazzled in his first season with the Trojans, throwing for 4,537 passing yards and 42 touchdowns. And after one more season with the Trojans in 2023, he'd be selected first overall in the 2024 NFL Draft by the Chicago Bears. And Williams has definitely had his ups and downs already in his rookie season with the Chicago Bears, but Williams has flash potential for the future and could eventually become a Pro Bowl quarterback. And the most recent 2023 Heisman Trophy award winner was Jaden Daniels from LSU. In this season, Daniels put on an absolute show, throwing for over 4,000 passing yards and 40 touchdowns, while also rushing for more than 800 yards and 11 rushing touchdowns. And his ability to make plays with both his arms and his legs allowed him to be nearly unstoppable and selected second overall in the 2024 NFL Draft by the Washington Commanders. And he's been great with the Commanders thus far and is expected to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year. So what exactly can we take away from the journey of these last 10 Heisman Trophy winners? From Joe Burrow's insane rise in the NFL to Marcus Mariota's downfall, we've seen it all out of these Heisman winners. And these Heisman winners have also shown us that success in college football doesn't always guarantee success in the pros. But regardless of these ups and downs, each of these athletes have left an undeniable mark on the game. They've given us unforgettable moments, cemented their places in college football history, and shown us just how unpredictable the path to greatness can be.